No, Anthony. No, take the noose out from around your neck. I know. Game of Thrones is starting to get to the spoiler. I know it's spoiling books, but you need to not commit seppuku.
Hold on. What stays me from the suicide is the fact that right now we don't actually fucking know what they are and aren't spoiling.
Yeah.
Because the adaptation is deviated grossly far from the source material.
Yeah.
So we don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And I've seen GIFs, I've seen what has occurred recently, and I'm not committing to that at all until I see that shit in George R. R. Martin's writing.
Yeah.
More importantly, who knows what we can spoil, because he's already admitted in the book he's currently writing, the 6th one, there is a twist that cannot happen in the show because they killed the main character involved in it.
Oh, dark.
Yeah, so there's that. But anyway,
so yeah, it's just fan fiction now.
Basically, that's why I stopped watching, because it's badly written fan fiction.
Oh god, it just hit me. It's original Full Metal Alchemist anime.
Oh no!
Look at this area that you can just explore.
Yeah, welcome to Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. You've made it. This is a really cool area. I really like it.
Yeah.
You're at about the halfway point in the game.
Well, look, this is a lie.
Yes, there's nothing
here.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
And as I was just explaining to you, you have a fast roll right now anyway, but so they turned poise off in an earlier patch, and I just never brought it up because I kind of forgot.
The extreme technology going on right now in Dark Souls is insane.
So they turned poise off. So currently there's no benefit to wearing heavy armor aside from defense, and if you think it looks cool. So if you'd rather have a quicker roll, by all means have a quicker roll.
Yeah. I mean.
Also, the sword you're using, I've started to become intimately familiar with in my pure strength playthrough.
Yeah, my strength playthrough I've been doing, I have been fucking with this and the regular greatsword.
Oh, nice.
To great effect in PvP as we're co-oping. Speaking of...
Yeah, okay. So the monster spawned behind you.
Oh god, what are you? You look like a demon thing. What the fuck are you?
I have my theories, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
It's like, it looks undead, but it looks like... What the fuck are you? Freakazoid. God, everything in this game is a giant freakazoid.
Yeah, everything is fucking nuts.
Yeah, let's figure out what actually...
About to say, I've actually yet to fight this thing with heavier armor because of lack of poise.
Yeah.
So I've only ever fought this thing while rolling.
But, speaking of co-op and baffling design decisions...
Yeah?
There are just random parts of the game where you're only allowed to co-op with one person.
Really?
Yeah. Fair and keep.
You can only co-op with
have one
person?
cooperator, and you have to use the dried fingers to
get more.
To get more.
That's
yeah,
really...
we spent about an hour sitting around waiting for Dan's summon sign to pop up before I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to try fingers and see if that's the problem. And it totally is. It was super depressing. I don't fucking get it.
That is...
that
is bizarre.
Actually, I want to upgrade this mace.
Oh, yeah.
We totally have this shit for it.
Yeah.
We just never got around to
that
it.
Is fucking
It's
weird.
just baffling. I don't know what the fuck their design ideas are. I guess it means, they wanted it to be more PvP oriented there, of then you'll get invaded more often.
Well, that is where the Watchdogs Covenant allegedly invades. I've still only...
I've hardly seen them in the Keep at all. It's more in the Crucifixion Woods than...
well, I'm just even saying, even when I join the Watchdogs of Farron Covenant, I do it immediately after the Road to Sacrifices, and then I, go to the Cathedral or whatever.
Yeah.
I think across 4 characters so far, I've gotten a grand total of maybe 20 auto-invades.
Yeah.
It just, doesn't.
It doesn't do it very often, yeah.
It's unfortunate because it appears that only really half of... You don't have enough Titanite scales.
What the fuck?
It appears that only half the fucking Covenants work properly in this game.
Yeah.
And they really need to fix it.
That's odd, because in...
fuck yeah. Yeah, there you go.
It's odd because in my playthrough I totally have the scales for that, so I don't know what the fuck. Did we miss some?
You shouldn't have, because there's the Titanite Lizard at the beginning.
Yeah.
There's the one in Farron, and there's the one in the Cathedral of the Deep.
Yeah.
So you should... I think you're right where you're supposed to be.
I don't know. I swore last night when I did it, I was like, oh, it's +3, which was weird because I didn't think I was at
No,
+3.
I don't...
I'm confused now. I don't know what the fuck.
Weird.
But yeah, so then we finally hit the point where Dan's New Game Plus character he's been using for co-op is, like not at those parts yet. He hasn't passed through
yeah.
them. So now we've been having to fight the bosses on New Game Plus with drastically underleveled characters. It's been rough.
Yeah, the bosses is the only part of New Game Plus that really scale properly.
Yeah, I mean, at least it means that we're getting, like, the real boss experience, and that, like, we don't just kill them all in 2 seconds.
That's the problem. Again, when I've been playing through, I've been doing Sunbro so I can get items, obviously. Yeah. Every boss in this game is immediately trivialized as soon as you add another person.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah, it doesn't...
Like, the Abyss Watchers, it's a fucking joke with any more than one person.
Well, that's the one we fought last night.
Yeah.
That on New Game Plus, like my guy's only, like, soul level, like, 50-ish.
I'd say 45, 50, probably.
Yeah, Dave's at, like, 70, because he's just been doing nothing but grinding, because he's got to wait around all fucking day most of the time.
Yeah.
I didn't get the armor I wanted. But yeah, it's just, it's fucking rough, man. Like, we're just not... Like, I just die instantly. It's hard.
Well, the problem... Well, see, the thing is when you get into the idea of doing low soul level, like, low SL runs or New Game Plus stuff, because there are people who play through... And I've watched some people do bosses on, like, New Game Plus, like, 4 at SL1. Yeah. I've watched videos. So you can do it in this game like you could in like, DS1 and Demon Souls. And the thing is, like... That is the epitome of, well, I shouldn't be getting hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, oh.
Like, and I've always thought it was cool, like, low SL builds. And I'm pretty good at learning how to not get hit by shit. I'm not, like, super into it. There's a lot of shit you gotta fuck with to make that work. Like, that's like, you know, we're talking, like, plus 10 fucking weapons that you have to find the broken weapons you can wield at level 1. Like, it's wonky as shit. I have recently, since I've played through the game, you know, 3-4 fucking times, so at this point I have like 200 hours now. I have watched a speed run of this game.
Yeah.
The speed run I watched, they had it down to an hour 25. Ooh, so about the same as DS1.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just slightly... Too much. Yeah, I need to
drop the helmet and get a better helmet. Yeah. Because unless you want to switch your shield, that's the only thing that's going to do it.
So it finally hit me that the Drang equipment is Drangleic.
Yeah.
Finally hit me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I could be Pope.
You could be Zombie Pope.
Could be Zombie Pope. Zombie Pope's pretty good.
Wear the Xanthus crown.
Oh.
Or just wear the Crown of Dust, despite the fact that you don't do any magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna slap on like the Nameless Knight.
You could also
because I got all the other Nameless Knight shit.
You could also, if you wanted, the Thief Mask goes with a lot.
Yeah. I think that put
no, you're
not quite.
You can buy the Thief Mask from
Grey Rat
for 400. Yeah, and that goes with a lot. Or either him or the Shrine Maiden also sells the Assassin Hood, which looks pretty good. Yeah, you saw the character I'd been playing with, my glorious Nippon Steel character.
Yeah.
Fashion was on point,
yeah.
I like to believe. Speaking of that, good, while we're doing random bullshit, the Grey Rat, I think Grey Rat has it. So I read the funniest fucking post yesterday about this game. So someone put a post, I think it was on Reddit, somebody retweeted it, and I saw it. Say yes, you can still shop this round. He's gonna pillage at Irithyll.
Yeah.
So somebody, I think it was like a 1,500 for the Assassin Hood.
Yeah.
I think it's a Reddit post. Somebody retweeted it, and I read it. So apparently somebody was playing this game. Oh, swag! I forgot you put a message down.
I put a message somewhere.
You put one. I remember editing. You put one down before the fucker at the beginning of Cathedral of the Deep.
Yeah.
So that, I think that was the only one.
Still not.
Just barely.
Just barely. There we go.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't really need the Night Slayer
right
now.
So somebody apparently was playing, and I forget the area, but there was like an area that was usually PvP, and there was a Mound Maker's dual sign, a purple dual sign.
Yeah.
So but they summoned him because the character's name was the Fashion Police. So they summoned him out of sheer curiosity. So apparently what happened is the guy comes in, and the dude putting the post admitted that his fashion was like garbage.
Yeah.
So the guy comes in, and apparently he circled this guy's character like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And then, like, I guess you were checking out his gear, and then gave him a disapproving gesture. Yeah. And the guy thought, oh, fuck, now I'm going to have to fight him. Yeah. But no, then the fashion police switched to the same gear he was wearing and changed his helmet to a helmet that looked better. Yeah. And the guy who was making the post caught on and switched his helmet. And then he got an applause gesture, and the Phantom ran off a cliff. Doing his job as the fashion police. And it's just like, it's fucking amazing.
I thought it dropped off the top.
No, it just like appears. It's weird. Okay. But yeah, so it's fucking amazing. And if anybody, I guess so if the fashion police is still out there, keep doing your thing. Yeah. And if anybody finds them, summon them if you're not confident in your fashion abilities.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm always confident in my fashion abilities.
Oh, fashion souls is the most important part of the game. Yeah. Remember, your fashion is always more important than the worthless numbers tied to the defenses. Yeah. I was trying to explain this to the Life Vampire last night, actually. Yeah. Because, she's kind of into the Souls games, but she hasn't really played them because, she just hasn't had the time to sit down and, get good at them.
Fucking
there you go. He's doable, but he hits.
Oh, he had the right eye, huh?
And so that's where my theory comes from.
He used to be Outrider or something.
That seems to be the case.
Okay, yeah, and that does the other HP tied to combat.
Yeah.
Shit.
But so I was trying to explain to her, and I'm like, yeah, I'll wear a set of armor that's worse if I think it looks really cool. Yeah. Like, I don't care.
This place is fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah, dude, isn't this the fucking coolest?
Like, there's a place there, and then there's, a place there,
this area ends up leading to, branching paths again. Yeah. And both paths are paths you need to go down. Now, the only thing I will say is... Also, so that barrier, you need the doll you get from the cathedral to pass through this.
Yeah, or it won't let you at all.
This bridge is also a very popular duel spot. Not as popular as a later area, but I've had some good duels here in fight clubs.
It looks like a fun place.
Now, the only thing I will tell you, because there's no reason for you to...
It doesn't even go away or anything.
There's no reason for you to think about it, is pop this bonfire. I don't think you have to leave. Pop the bonfire and go back on the bridge. Sirius will have a sign there.
Who are you? What the fuck?
Oh, that's a Sunbro with a dual sign.
Oh, okay.
Sit down. You sit so you reload the area.
You have to reload the area.
I think you have to reload the area. But Sirius will now have a sign there because you killed that monster. And you can do part of her quest. And I'm only railroading you because were you going to fucking go back across that bridge?
No. But you need to do this for a quest, so that's what we've been...
Yeah. It's closer to the edge. It's on the right side, closer to the edge. You're pretty much right where you should run into it. I'm pretty sure you can... Yeah, there it is.
Answer Sirius's call for cooperation. Okay, she needs help.
Yeah, you're getting pulled into her world.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, this is part of the point that I played the game before we did the playthrough. Yeah. Because that way I did all the faffing about to find everything and learn all the enemy strategies, and we don't have to make this playthrough take 100 parts. Now, this fucker has a decent amount of health.
Creighton, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen him in the loading screen shit.
Yeah. So he has a decent amount of health, and he has the war cry on his weapon.
Yeah, it's just that there's two of us, so...
Yeah. As long as you keep him from healing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of difficult with the,
this is why I carry Undead Hunter's arms.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's fair. Also, if she dies or you dies, you die, you can just do this again. Yeah. It doesn't lock you out of it. Thank Christ. Yeah. Because the second time you have to do this with her and help her out, she died a couple times on my first playthrough, and I was fucking terrified that the quest got fucked. Yeah. But then it just let me do it again. So.
Throwing knives. Throwing knives. Throwing knives.
Oh my god! So last night I was playing with my my glorious Nippon build. Yeah. And I was going through the catacombs, and I was fighting Sorig. Yeah. And I've also been fucking with pyromancies a bit with this character because I haven't played with them yet. So I was fighting him, with my katana and doing because I'm not using a shield because Kenshin believes that shields is for pussies. Yeah. So, but so I've been fighting Sorig, and I got him down to a reasonable amount of health. Yeah. And I was getting nervous because he was starting to back me to a corner, and he was kind of going into turtle mode with his great shield. So when I saw him charging, I switched from 2 to 1-handed and hit him in the face with a fucking greater fireball and just blew him up, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, Glorious Nippon Steel makes me play more ballsy than I ever have.
Oh my god, I play so fast and loose when I use fucking Glorious Nippon Steel.
The parry on that is so good. Oh. I parried Abyss Watchers.
Yeah!
Felt so good.
Yeah! That's great. Yeah, no, I fully admit. That's why I said, like, my katana dude, shields is for pussies. Yeah. I don't have a shield equipped.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Because I use shields for parrying, so... Yeah.
Rime Blue Moss Clump. What the fuck is...
I believe that does frostbite stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, frost buildup cures frostbite stats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just moss.
It's just moss. I love how moss heals things.
Yeah, like you just eat it and it's fine.
Also eating moss.
Also just eating moss. Oof. But yeah, so I really like this area.
Open up, fucker! It's the night of the hunt. Yeah.
But actually, it's funny. I don't know if you realized during character creation, you're playing as an Irithyll.
Yeah.
So you're actually returning home.
Yeah.
Which has got to be weird for you.
Yeah. What the fuck are you, mister?
It's just an Outrider ghost.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a ghost.
But why? See, this makes me feel like you should follow it, but...
It just stops, yeah.
Yeah, it's just an effect to...
Believe me, I did it.
Show you how empty the place is now after... Oh,
That's an enemy.
You're crazy looking. No, lady. Stop it. Bad. Bad lady.
Yeah, so they go down in a couple whacks, so it's not bad.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, I still have a huge fucking stick. Plus
yeah.
It doesn't open from this side.
And obviously you're in Irithyll, so a lot of things have frostbite bullshit.
Yep.
And so the thing about these guys, and if you...
Why are you spitting dank?
And yeah, there's one hiding over there. So the thing about these guys
is... fuck, the reach on that is
yeah, first of all, they have a lot of reach.
Yeah.
Secondly, they do have one fucking, I struggle to call it a combo. It's more of a fucking attack they repeat over and over.
Yeah.
And if you don't get out of the rhythm, it'll just kill you, and it's really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
But they look really fucking cool.
Cool, yeah. But their faces are super fucked up.
Yeah, well, it seems that they've gone hollow.
Yeah, just like everything else in this fucking game.
Yeah.
I can't wait until we get down to theory crafting.
Oh, yeah.
I got some great theory craft.
I honestly can't wait to talk about the endings, both after we get endings and when you decide ultimately, because before you even do the final boss fight, because of how the one ending works with the another one, you'll have to make at least a semi decision on whether or not you want to stick with. Yeah,
17 hit combos are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the one thing, and I've been noticing as I've been playing this game more. Is there are some enemies that they close distance way too fucking well, and I don't like it because like their fucking lunges walk forward way more than yours. And some of them just have fucking endless combos, and it can get kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, it's rough.
Especially because again they turn poise off, so it's hard to tell. Like especially when you're using a sword like this, it's so hard to tell when you should go for the second swing because they're stunned and when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to figure out. And like you noticed it when you fought the fucking Abyss Watchers. It's really obnoxious with a weapon like this sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you stun the Abyss Watchers, and sometimes you fucking don't.
Oh, fucking shit. Dropping a lot of souls, though.
Oh, yeah, I actually, on my pure strength build, because I wasn't going for the most work ending, I actually used this to grind up to heal my Dark Sigils.
Yeah.
To not have to hollow anymore.
It's great that the payment for doing it is it's literally just paying for those soul levels you got from it.
Oh yeah,
it's great. Taxman cometh.
Though it also I think the cost is also tied to how much hollowing you have.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, no, it's really funny that like at the end of the day those levels are only free if you want to be hollow.
Yeah.
Which I think is really funny.
Yeah, Dave is so worried about being hollow and shit. I'm like, dude, there's nothing really it's just cosmetics.
It's cosmetic and related lore-wise to an ending.
Yeah.
So these fuckers are really obnoxious because from what I've seen, they have almost infinite fucking spell reach.
Yeah.
You probably want to pull those little duders around him.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa, hey.
Yeah, he's got a bunch
Somebody's got the final spell from Dark Messiah Might Magic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Jesus Christ.
And get fucked.
Yeah, they
this thing at +7 is really great.
Oh yeah, I recently played through this area with this same weapon at +7. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good ultra. I like it.
Yeah, and it's great that it's does like blunt damage instead of like,
which I think is really cool.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, your armor's crazy looking.
Yeah,
crazy cool looking.
The Irithyll armor is really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That
But say you can get that armor, and you can get the armor from the other Irithyll knights you've been fighting.
No,
yeah.
Just hey, oh. Just get gang fucked.
Yeah, get ganked by claymores, dude.
Yeah. I love how every dopey enemy in this game has a giant sword.
Yeah, like
the thieves have Zweihanders.
It's so wonky.
Like, why does everyone just have a big fucking sword? Like all these really small dudes.
I know, it's really funny. It's really weird.
Miyazaki definitely went a little
crazy
on this one. Yeah, just different.
Speaking of that, we can while we're getting back, we can talk a little bit about lore.
Fight all three of these.
No, you can pull this one individually, and then if you run up on the one on the right, you can actually kill it, and the other one won't really do much about it.
Yeah.
They're manageable alone.
Yeah. Yeah, and I need to remember to block.
Yeah.
I don't use shields on my other playthroughs, so.
Or dodge even, you know.
Right through it.
But yeah. Speaking of lore, recently there was an interview with Miyazaki that's put some good insight onto what we are in this game. Somebody asked him if what is the difference between an undead and an unkindled?
Yeah.
And he gave an answer.
Yeah, because I wanted to say it definitely seems like we're no longer like
it's
like Dark Souls 1. It was all like hollows and all that shit, and like it seems like the nature of the curse has changed in some way.
Not quite.
But
so here's the thing. In Dark Souls 1, you are an undead.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You are an undead. In Dark Souls 3, you were an undead who attempted to link the fire, but unlike Gwyn and the other Lords of Cinder, you didn't survive.
Your soul wasn't powerful.
You weren't powerful enough to properly link the fire, and you died. So that's why that's why even if you decide later on to not do similar stuff, like whatever choices you make, that's why you still have this inherent desire for embers, for instance.
Yeah,
like
because you're trying to.
Yeah, so you did actively attempt to link the fire, and you failed.
And that's why Unkindled are so looked down on as they're failures, basically.
Yeah, they are failures. And that's why they're not affected by the curse in the same way, because they effectively were they died for real.
They got out of the dark sign. And
so you're hollowing because you got dark sigils again.
Yeah, you've reconnected yourself to the
curse,
soul,
to the dark soul and the curse.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what it is this, every character you make in Dark Souls 3 in one cycle or another attempted to link the fire and failed to do so. And so the Lords of Cinder that you are dealing with in this game are those who link the fire and succeeded.
Yeah, they were dude huge enough.
Yes.
Their souls were dude huge enough, just like Cliffy did.
Yeah, so that's what you are in this game. That's what an unkindled is.
Oh, Jesus. I thought I could roll through that, but...
You probably can. The frames are a little wonky because it's multiple spurts of flame, so it's different hitboxes.
Yeah. I'm just saying Cliffy B's soul could link the flame.
Oh, fuck yeah. No doubt.
His soul's dude huge.
So dude huge.
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what an unkindled is.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very interesting take on it. Because even if you make different choices, even if I guess spoiler alert, but we all know that this is leading to deciding on linking the fire or doing something else.
Yeah.
That's how these games go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's always the choice.
That's the theme. So even if you decide to do something that isn't linking the fire at the end of this, at one point you tried.
Yeah.
So, which I think is cool I'm the kind of guy who I really like to build character backstory when I play RPGs. So I like the idea that, I'm normally, I'm very reserved about playing RPGs where I'm playing as a character that is created for me, because I like to roleplay. Like, when I play The Witcher, I only play as Geralt.
Yeah.
My choices are based off of what I know from the books of Geralt's character.
How would Geralt behave, not...
But I like this limited auto-characterization of, regardless of my guy now, he tried to link the fire.
Yeah, he's had a backstory.
So if I choose to do something different, it's a disillusionment.
Yeah.
And I do like that. But I'm also really big on role playing.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I play, like, RPGs and shit. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what all those chains and whips in the closet over there.
Fuck
for.
yeah!
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
No, that's fine. And then there's the other closet for sex.
Yeah, I'm gonna bop you. Oh wait.
I've noticed the Great Shield bash is not as good at breaking guard as just a kick is.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I've yet to do it with like 40 strength, so it might. I'm not sure if that probably scales with strength.
Oh, that's
there's
an item. I thought that was just an item.
Yeah.
More twinkling titty.
Yep.
Titty light. Oh, you're just I thought it was one of those big fucking lizard things again. I was like, oh god, no, what? What? What?
Go ahead and roll into that. Or hit it.
Oh, it literally is an illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that in that not all illusory things
are walls.
The same exact type of wall. So yeah, mix it up. Always mix it up.
Yeah.
People guessing.
Yeah, and you know, we'll see. That's great because that also adds the it reinvigorates the doubt you feel when you originally play like the first game and realize there are.
Guess I'm doing this for the rest of the game.
Exactly. It's like Jesus Christ, what's real? What isn't? What do I hit?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That
drop on the left side because that's the gate that doesn't open from that side.
Yeah, that would feel. I guess I could see his corpse over there. And,
yeah.
Also, some of them disappear, but some of them don't. Oh, they've got a confessor bitch locked up here, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they locked up an evangelist. Well, locked up is a strong word. Remember, Aldrich hails from Irithyll.
Oh, she's like praying. Maybe she's like pilgrimage here.
She didn't notice you. You should murder the shit out of her. Actually, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, she does aggro. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, maybe...
I've always just walked up and backstabbed her without a second thought.
Oh.
I hate the radius on that grab.
Yeah, she whips out some sick 1080s. She's definitely mashing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You didn't open that gate.
Yeah.
Not that it matters because you actually can't climb back up.
She hits harder than the other ones.
Yeah, she scales with the area.
Huh.
Now, of course, you can't climb back up anyway to get it. The item in there is also kind of inconsequential. It's your call.
Yeah, what is that? A witch tree branch? Is it equipment?
Yes.
Is it like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a catalyst?
Yeah.
Huh. Branch of a large, well-tended witch tree uses sorcery catalyst. Witch tree staves are customary in the far north and allow for faster casting than ordinary catalysts. Okay, so it's just quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
So
it gives you the feet quicken for free.
Basically. Also, you missed that item.
Oh. Oh.
But well, it's hard to tell when you have a bunch of fucking goddamn pontiff knights up here.
Yeah,
but
fuck my skull.
Yeah, so now, unfortunately, though, you had a pretty good soul stack that you need to go back and get.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I can probably just run past all these fuckers, right?
I'd say so. They're kind of.
This is when I drag every single enemy through the area.
You
find out their bounding box
is the whole zone.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So.
Oh
boy.
Okay.
Yep,
Just get punished.
Well, now it's up to you if you want to run past them or regain that soul stack you just lost.
Yeah, I don't know. Their fucking range is so goddamn long. That was the problem there. Like, that's what I suspected was going to happen.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gotten hit by that Dark Tracer, I'd have been alright, I guess, but...
But you got hit, and
all these fuckers are fucking spell swords, so...
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. These guys aren't that hard to kill.
If you want your souls back, might as well.
Just gotta fucking cut through them.
I
mean, and especially, too, having, like... It's also witches. Witches also use
well, the thing is they didn't make the Profane Flame. They're of Irithyll. The Profane Capital is a different area.
Yeah.
That you do eventually get to from here. And that's where Yorm was lord over. And the lore is still kind of muddy. It's starting to come together, and like I've started building theories and shit. And it seems that Yorm attempted to contain the Profane Flame.
Yeah.
And while he's
kind of like the Ivory King.
Yeah. So like, and he kind of like managed it, but it seems to be implied, and you'll see when you get there that everyone else ended up dying. It was just him left.
Yeah.
That looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking armor.
Like
this looks so derpy.
Well, you're hollowed out as an Irithyllian, so...
Yeah, so... Oh, and we got the literal actual Pontiff Knight armor. Armor of the Pontiff Knight. Wow. No lore there. That's a little uglier, but
yeah, it probably looks better on a female character.
Yeah,
with the flowing chainmail.
Yeah, and shit.
Even though like they don't use the Demon Souls things, where there's some armor that's only for females, there's some armor that just looks better on female characters.
Yeah,
Which is how it works.
just like Monster Hunter.
Just like Monster Hunter, yeah, it's true.
Okay, that was weird. I backstab, but whatever. You want to just stand still and let me murder
Fuck
you?
it. But yeah. So unless you really want to kill that evangelist, you don't need to.
Yeah, don't really need to.
There's an item right there, first of all, that you're about to miss.
Oh, there's two. There's two of them now. Did they
so,
like leave? Is this like?
It seems to be some. Well, it seems to be
I guess
that
the Outrider Knights did all
leave, but the spirits might have returned here. Now you can now straight ahead. You get to later, and you get the items up there. So it's up to you if you want to try and deal with that now. If you head straight left, there's a bonfire.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm guessing it's upstairs.
Yeah, it's up in the cathedral right up there.
Getting large shards a lot more often
Well,
now.
now you're at the point of the game
threshold,
where they want that. Through that door to the bonfire.
Okay, this is into that other area.
Yeah. Which actually kind of dead ends off because you open a shortcut from the boss to there.
Ah, okay.
So it's up to you if you want to go get the shit there now or just do it when you double back.
When I double back.
So. You see Henri in the corner there.
Oh,
To the right.
to the right? Oh, I didn't even.
So you're going to want to talk to Henri here. And then we're going to want to not do something. But first talk to Henri.
So we've heard she's turned hollow now.
Yeah, that she is a hollow.
You? Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be
Now, also, she doesn't ever manage to find Horace. If you don't kill Horace,
Yeah.
and you either tell her about him, or even if you don't, she finds him, she/he finds him and gets murdered.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are brave indeed. Face your duty alone.
Yep. Co-op is for pussies.
Learn from me. May the flames guide your way.
Quiet resolve gesture.
Pretty sick.
Okay, so that's that flag. Now, put your weapon away, because I don't need you accidentally attacking here. Spin your camera. Keep going. See that group of statues over there? Walk over there. Now, nothing's going to attack you, and I'm not going to have you do anything, but I'm going to tell you, you're making a choice right now without realizing it. See that statue in the corner?
Yeah.
That's not a statue. That is an assassin under the chameleon spell. Now, if you kill that assassin, her quest takes a completely different turn. However, that locks you out of the other ending. So don't kill the assassin.
Okay, so the assassin's here to try and kill her or me?
Not you. Her. If you remember, Yuria talked about a companion guiding her and keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
So this is where things get a little weird. But yeah, and obviously there's no
So, the assassin's here to kill her so that she'll turn hollow? Is that what's the...
Sort of, yeah. We'll talk about it more when it becomes relevant, because it will become relevant a little bit later. But yeah, if you want the other ending, you can't kill the assassin here. Not as you fucking know on your first playthrough.
Yeah.
But there's an assassin. That statue right there in the corner.
So this is right here the branching point for deciding.
This is one of them. You still have one more branching point, and you can actually before the end of the game, if you heal your dark sigils, it effectively ends the quest line.
Yeah, and then you'd be back on the other one.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, so it's not 100%.
No, you are not locked in, but this is actually a crucial moment, and you just have no idea. Yeah, that's an assassin.
He's just pretending to be a... How would you tell?
You would just have to start, you would just have to go through the game, and she would have to, have the quest line would have to progress as it's going to for you. And then you'd have to check everywhere.
Yeah.
When you play through again. Because I didn't know the first time.
Yeah, but it's just like, how are you supposed to know that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that is you. Well, the thing is you eventually get the chameleon spell tied to this quest line.
Okay.
And that's when it clicks for your next playthrough.
Yeah.
That's when it clicked for my next playthrough. And then I played with chameleon and saw that it almost always makes me turn into a statue.
Yeah. Proof of a concord kept. That's the blue sentinel shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. You can take that out now.
Okay.
It's up. I don't know how many souls you have if you wanted to cash in or not.
I don't think I have too many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
You might as well rest and refill your Estus.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes. But
yeah.
Like I said, the ending I'm interested in getting would be one that solves the problem.
Well, before you make the choice, we can sit down and I can give you kind of a rundown on the concepts of the endings.
Things, yeah.
Do you still have your torch before we go too far?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Because you don't need it at this very second.
But it is necessary.
But very soon it's helpful.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how much you play with the torch. If you have the torch out, like if you have it in your left hand, you hit left bumper, you raise it
up. Yeah.
Go the other way first. There's an undead bone shard around the corner.
Ooh.
And there's that item.
Oh, you just like spawned out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're invisible. They're hiding. And also, if you... There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter. Also, if you go around and get the undead bone shard, once you do that, pop an ember for an NPC invasion.
Oh, ooh, spicy. I like NPC invasions. Okay, grab this one. Hey, you're one of them undead settlement dudes. What are you doing here? You're a fucking freak. There it is.
Yeah, it's hiding.
It's newer and more hidden.
Yes.
Alright, that's not an ember. There we go.
Earthelians don't look too bad when you're fully hollowed.
Yeah, I mean, you still look like as much of a freakazoid as you started with.
But you look better at distance.
I really get bothered by not having eyes when you're a...
Yeah.
Alright, here's Creighton again.
Yeah, this fuck knob.
No. Does his lightning shit, is that like a weapon art thing, or is that a...
No, it's just a lightning-infused weapon.
Okay.
Well, sorry, I'm pretty sure it's actually a unique weapon.
Yeah,
but
it has
But it's lightning.
It does. Yep, become bopped. Yep, go back for Estus, you fucking coward.
Fucking dirty chuggers.
What the fuck is that?
That's the animation when you try and Estus without Estus.
Oh, so he's out.
Yeah, he's out of Estus.
Oh.
But he has that item that he just ate. But I think he only has one of those.
No. Just, no. Get bopped.
Yeah, dirty fucking chuggers.
Oh, he's trying to undead
Yeah.
hunter me. Little fucking sneak. You little sneak.
You sneaky cunt.
And get bopped.
And just murder him.
Ooh, you got his axe right there.
Yep.
A Dargon Slayer axe.
And I forget if he has unique equipment. I think he does. And you can buy
that's
it.
rough. You need 14 dex for it, but...
Yeah, it's almost a
An
halberd.
infamous deserter of the Knights of Mirror. Oh, he was a Mirror Knight. Okay. Call Dragon Slayer's axe for the lightning that pulsates within its blade, but Creighton used it to slay men. So where did he get a dragon slaying axe?
Yeah,
That's
right.
Odd choice of equipment for a Mirror Knight, like... That he just had that.
It's like he just like found it somewhere, like he just like wandered around. It's like, oh, look at this fucking dead body. Just pick up the axe. Holy shit, it's got lightning.
Yeah. I only electrocuted myself 3 times before I figured that out.
he touches it like the blade with his hand and just fucking shocks him.
Yeah.
Zaps his balls a little bit.
Be wary of hiding places. I can just see your eyes.
Yeah, so that's the invisible fuckers. You can see them. Wrecked. That's progression.
Okay.
So if you want to get items.
That's weird. Not used to being able to see into windows.
Yeah, it's a really cool effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic of this area.
Okay, you're not dogs. You're like dogs, like the crocodile thing.
Yeah, right.
Oh jeez. Oh god.
Oh god.
Welcome to Yarnum.
Yeah.